Hi, I'm Representative Roger Goodman, and in today's Good Minute, we'll talk about how the legislature is working to protect our kids at school and on the way to school. Our kids face so many challenges these days: online bullying, exposure to substance use, life-threatening allergies, vaping and e-cigarettes, and a whole host of other dangers and hurdles make growing up extraordinarily difficult in this day and age. As adults, our job is to protect kids and prepare them to make informed, safe decisions. As a lawmaker, I prioritize measures that help our families and schools to protect kids, and I support all efforts to give students the education and guidance they need to make sound decisions in life. Fortunately, we're now considering some promising legislative proposals that will go a long way towards achieving those goals. I serve as chair of the House Community Safety, Justice, and Reentry Committee, where we are now acting on a couple of bills related to safety in school. House Bill 2133 holds people accountable for trespassing on a school bus with intent to do harm to others. We need stronger deterrence to prevent unwanted people from entering a school bus. There's currently no law in place for this, but we've seen more and more dangerous incidents on school buses. The bill takes a step towards ensuring that our kids are protected on their way to school. House Bill 2079 strengthens schools' ability to respond to assaults at sporting events and extracurricular activities. There's been an alarming rise in assaults of referees and coaches on the playing field. Hard to believe that adults are behaving so irresponsibly by disrupting school events and physically harming others. Kids face a lot of exposure to substance use. Whether it's vaping or opioids, addictive substances pose significant threats to the health, safety, and development of our students. We are leaving no stone unturned to protect our kids from substance misuse. We're now taking some smart, thoughtful approaches, including wide distribution of the overdose reversal drug naloxone, or Narcan, to public high schools across the state. We can work to combat substance use disorders, but it won't matter if we can't even keep people alive, especially considering increased exposure to high-potency synthetic opioids such as fentanyl. Schools should at least have quick access to this life-saving medication so we can keep our kids alive. Students also need further education on the risks of high-potency opioids. House Bill 1956 creates a preventative curriculum to help educate students about the dangers of opioids, including the dangers of pills of unknown origin and how students can identify signs of substance use disorder in their peers. House Bill 1922 tackles the ever-growing issue of vaping in schools. Vaping is harder to detect than smoking because there's no lingering smell, but it can cause just as much damage to kids' lungs and brains. Using vape detectors in schools will help curb this destructive habit from occurring on school grounds, and this bill establishes a grant program to help schools purchase and install those vape detectors. Finally, another excellent piece of legislation that will save lives is House Bill 1608, which expands access to anaphylaxis medication in schools. The bill requires the Secretary of Health to issue a standing order for epinephrine and epinephrine auto-injectors, also called EpiPens, in schools, and allows schools to maintain a supply of epinephrine in addition to the auto-injector supplies they already maintain. Thanks for your interest in this important topic. Please reach out with any thoughts, questions, or concerns. I highly value your input, and I look forward to hearing from you. I'll be back to you soon with another Good Minute. Thanks again.